Hey, Billy, I think your shoelaces are untied.
Oh, thanks, David.
Melvin. Hello, and welcome to another Starman Just Watched. I'm Devin, and adjusting his underwear is Billy. And we watched Bill and Ted Bogus Adventure.
Journey.
Oh, Journey, sorry. They changed the name too much, to keep it consistent.
Yeah, right?
But this is actually the second of the trilogy, apparently.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a third movie, so I'm actually looking forward to seeing a third movie.
Yeah, and it's, just a few years ago.
Yeah, so I'm worried now to see a third movie.
It should use a word at the same time.
Yeah. This is going to be either the biggest dumpster fire I've ever seen, or it's going to be actually a pretty excellent movie. So, simple plot.
I can't pronounce the evil villain's name.
No.
Takes over Rufus' class and to robot evil villain Ted back to kill him and change the course of history.
Yeah. It's a villain change the course of history plot where the villain's in the future, he hates the current future, and he wants to go back and rule it.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah. It's the basic villain plot. And we're really quick at the gun with already how absurd everything gets.
Yeah.
We have robot Bill and Ted.
Evil
robots Bill and Ted. Mm-hmm. Evil mastermind villain who's actually a gym teacher.
Yes. He was some gym teacher.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And in an effort to stop him, Rufus gets sucked into time, and they're just assumed he's gone forever.
Yeah.
So the reveal at the end comes out of nowhere because why would you think otherwise?
Right?
But at the same time, I don't hate it because it makes sense. Hmm? He could appear at any time.
Right?
Yeah. It's not... Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's such a cop-in, and a lot of other movies like this where it's like, what happened to the guy? Well, he just appears now back in the frame. Yeah. It's like, well, didn't he die? No, you thought he died, but actually what happened is this. It's like, well, how was I ever going to figure that out? Anyways, off topic on that.
Yeah.
So, the plot by plot is fairly straightforward. Evil robots kill Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted meet up with Grim Reaper, escape the Grim Reaper, try to save their girlfriends by possessing their dad and his lieutenant.
Yeah.
No one believes them because obviously, clearly something's wrong.
Yeah.
So they go to or Millie, I guess. I don't want to say or Missy.
Yeah.
And it's now Ted's mom, not Bill's mom.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm I'm just calling her Millie.
Yeah. I was
Missy, sorry.
Yeah, I can't believe this bullshit. My dad. Yeah, maybe mom.
Fine. Yeah. Who's next? And anyway, so they interrupt her seance to try to get the message across, and she banishes the evil.
Yeah, to hell.
To hell. So they go to hell, run into Satan.
Yeah.
Satan makes them live out their worst nightmares.
Which, got a little creepy things.
Oh yeah, no, very creepy.
This is what I was like. This was a little dark and
yeah, this got dark and scary in a lot of places.
Yeah.
So I liked it for that.
Yeah.
And well, when we go into what we like and dislike, we'll have actual things to say.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, we decide, hey, it's better just to challenge Def to that silly game. We have a best out of 7 with Def.
Well, first was just a one-off.
Oh yeah, I'm just skipping a bit in the plot, okay?
Fair enough.
Because if we went for it was 1 and then 3 and then 5, of course.
I was like, that's a 7?
You're damn right!
I just love
Eventually, Def concedes that, hey, I suck at games. I was like, you're really only good at that one game. And why would they ever challenge you to that? Then I was like, Twister Def, really?
Yeah.
So, We defeat Death. We need a plan to stop the villains, so we go ask God.
Yeah.
God gives us the smartest Martians in the universe. Station. And we build good versions of us to fight the evil versions of us at the Battle of the Bands, and that's where the climax happens.
Yep.
And we end up saving the day.
Yeah.
There's your plot by plot.
Yep. Simple, not overcomplicated.
No, really, it's not. It just gets complicated. Actually, I think this movie is way more straightforward than the first one.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of timey-wimey nonsense to deal with.
No.
It was just, I guess, when you're dead, time is irrelevant because wasn't the Battle of the Bands that night?
Yeah.
And they spent a good portion being dead.
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll go to things we like about the movie.
Like I said, the game challenges.
Yeah. Yeah, to go through the closet of your favorite board games with Death, I guess.
Like Battleship,
Clue, Twister,
and Electric Football.
Yeah. Which I was like, really, that last one? Where it's like, that's iffy at best on who wins.
Yeah.
Like, when you think a battle against the Grim Reaper, you think like a match of wits and skill, not dumb luck.
Yeah.
And it's like, how did you lose at Clue? A game about death!
Right?
To be fair, it's not a real person that died and you have to solve the murder,
but still.
Still, it's kind of in your job line. Battleship, I was like, okay, that could be anyone's game.
Yeah.
And Twister was, I think they have an advantage, Jeff. You're an old dude.
Yeah.
You're an old guy in a robe. If you were the actual Death, you'd just be a pile of bones, which could work out really well for you or really bad for you,
right?
depending on the physics of your skeleton.
True.
Because I mean, if it's left foot red and I just pull
like
off my leg and put it on,
right?
All right, so you like that? I like that it gets a little dark. I like the hell scene a bit.
Oh yeah, I can really tell.
Fuel for kids, and I love it.
Like, man, what are we just? I don't know. It's like, man, Album's lied to us.
Yeah,
Album's lied to us.
Yeah, I love that when you get to hell, it doesn't look like anything.
No,
it's when you get into the underbelly of hell. Apparently, after shit pops off. All right, things we didn't like about the movie.
Yeah, this one's definitely a hard one, just because.
No, I had a few things.
Okay.
Let me just compile the list here. I felt it went way too absurd with a lot of things.
Okay.
We had robots, Martians, time travel, death, going to see God.
Yeah.
Satan was in there.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it just felt like a lot in the pot.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Like, you could cut out the whole hell thing and just skip to them playing death.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't change a thing in the plot.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. And God giving the Martians to help. I was like, okay, I get that. Like, yeah, God created everything, so the smartest beings in the universe wouldn't be human.
No, they'd
be alien. There are like 1 trillion aliens cooler than us, I swear.
Yeah.
But it just felt like on top of the death and everything else.
Yeah.
They didn't really pick a lane on this one. They threw everything in. And that's why I thought this was the last movie. That's like, let's just throw everything in. Because we also had to deal with our past, future, and present selves. Like, when you analyze everything that's in this movie, you're like, holy crap, that's actually a lot for, what was it, an hour and a half runtime?
Yeah, now 30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, I'll go with that. It's a little cramped here.
Yeah. Not a bad movie, I just, like, if I had to describe this to someone, it's like, it's all in Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure. I was like, well, you got death, Satan, aliens, God, evil robots, good robots, Battle of the Bands, time travel. It's like, what doesn't it have?
No. Right?
Yeah. Alright, so favorite scenes or memorable moments.
Ooh, yeah.
There's a few. Like, this has a lot of good moments. I think everyone remembers the Battle of the Band climax.
Yeah.
If everyone who's seen this movie.
Yes.
As we mentioned, the games against death.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. That's always a classic scene to see.
Yeah. It was good at mustard. It's like, oh, it was professional plum.
I said plum.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. Let me guess, best 7? You're damn right. It was just, Death does not take losing well.
No, like, you can tell the actor who played Death was loving.
Oh, having fun with it, yes. So, any of your favorite scenes?
Like, yeah, probably when in the electronics store, like getting all the material.
Oh, yeah.
Death tried the new tool. I was like, nah.
Yeah. He's looking at the current sipes and his sipe. He's like, nah.
I just walks by the one guy smoking.
I'll see you real soon. I quit smoking at that moment.
Yeah, just spit it out, right?
Yeah. Death walked by and was like, I'll see you soon. I gotta change a lot of things right now. Really focus on my health. So yeah, I don't know if there's much else to say about this movie. Unfortunately, like, because of how quick everything went,
Yeah.
there's not much to dwell on or talk about.
Yeah, no, and these like movies that are like hour and a half runtimes, like you can't.
No, it's not the hour and a half runtime.
Yeah.
We could do a whole friggin' 20-minute thing on an
Okay.
hour and a half movie. There's just not a lot here to talk about.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, this is one of those movies where you just watch, and there's not much to say afterwards. So you don't go have the playground discussion.
No.
Everything's resolved.
Oh.
Everything was just there.
Yeah.
It's a harsh way of saying it, but it was just it's just their movie.
Yeah.
All right, then opinion. First one better than the second one?
Ooh, that is.
I'm on the impression I really like the first one.
Yeah.
The first one, yes, it had weird time travel things, and we had to deal with the shenanigans of bringing people from the past into the future.
Yeah.
I'm kind of for that.
Right.
I mean, you'd think, Devin, you like death and
Yeah,
horror and spooky stuff, so you think you'd like the second one.
Yeah, I was surprised. Like, I thought I would like the second one just because, like, death.
Yeah, and I would normally, but they do it kind of poorly. Or rushed, it feels more like. Like, if they spent more time on, like, their horror, in their personal nightmares.
Yeah, like, they were just quick, and that's another thing I didn't like, that they could have done they only did, like, one, they did the 3 things, one of each and one together. They could have done a few other things.
Or they could have picked different horrors. Like, I don't know, I just felt like that was rushed just because it was like, we had to just get them in and out of hell.
Yeah.
And I was like, well then just don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, you could do hell, but like do them trying to like escape fiery hell.
Yeah.
Like, they trick Satan somehow.
Yeah. Right?
They could have Melvin Satan.
Right?
By the way, I'm glad that never took off as a thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so, final thoughts.
No, I mean, like I said.
Oh, I didn't hear your opinion. Which is better, first or second?
First one.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like, talk to the second one a little bit. It's like,
oh, I'm not saying like you have to hate the second one if you like the first one.
Oh no,
I'm just saying which one was better of the two.
Yeah, just because like I said, the out of place historical figures. That always
a good plot to run.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Yeah, like, you can't go wrong with that.
No. And they did both. They did, like, we went back into the past and we're at a place.
Yeah.
And then we took the past to the future and they're at a place. And I love that we didn't dwell on, like, butterfly effects or fucking, like, you ruined the timeline.
Yeah, like they could.
We play fast and loose with time in these movies.
Yes, because, like I said, they could have really screwed when they took the princesses completely out.
Yeah?
Of the time.
Yeah, exactly. We took princesses from the past that were supposed to be married to rich old dudes and brought them into the future.
Yeah.
What happened to that timeline? Who cares? It worked itself out in the end. Sure, there might be a family that's not around anymore, but hey, what? Can't make an outfit killing a few families, right?
Good one.
Alright, I think with that, though, we'll call the episode here, so thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, be excellent to each other.
Hey, you might be a king or a little street sweeper, but sooner or later, you dance to the Reaper.
Have a good one, guys.